Welcome to another YouTube vlog. This time I am delving into Bahrain. I'm so excited to see what Bahrain has to offer, but for now I want to give you an apartment tour. This is the living room area. It's open plan with the kitchen, and then this side it's the bedroom. It's got a beautiful view, but sadly the windows need cleaning. You really see the beach from the window, as well as all the high rises around. Had the sweetest note as well as the most beautiful bouquet of flowers. Honestly, I just feel like carrying them everywhere with me. It's my new bag. So I have got my abaya on and ready to target the first stop of the day, and that is Al-Fateh Mosque. This is one of the largest mosques in Bahrain and accommodates up to 7,000 worshippers. And this is the beautiful mosque. I did not actually need to wear an abaya for this because they've got women's abayas and they've got men's over there. This is the courtyard in the middle. This is the inside of the mosque. Honestly, I don't think video does justice. It is so beautiful, and they've currently got a tour going on over there. Fun fact, this dome is actually one of the largest in the world with a diameter of 25 meters. They've got areas around the mosque where they teach non-Muslims about Islam and how to pray. So if you are looking to discover more, you can always start from here. This is the dome, and it's got the most beautiful chandelier and lighting all around it. I have just got to the Bahrain National Museum. Let's go check some history. Everywhere I've been going, there's been like these tour companies just taking along tourists, and I'm here like just casually rolling up everywhere. I seriously do consider my choice of career. I should have been like a travel agent. How cool is this place? They've made figures, human figures, based on real life images. Section is on women's beauty and how they used to take care of themselves back in the days. These are the oils that they would use for their hairs. This museum takes you back to one of the world's oldest civilizations called the Dilmun, which thrived right here in Bahrain over 4,000 years ago. This is the traditional way that they used to dress. I don't know about now, but they've done a replica of this photo. This one represents a mother who has just given birth and what they traditionally would do within the first day or two. Part of the museum has a souk vibe. In each little room you'll see a section, like this is a barber, for example. What's this one? This one is the tailors. This is how their drugstores would be. Hello. This one is groceries, how groceries would be. What's this? Sweet maker. Oh my god, I'm actually hungry right now. And in the corner you got the oven thing. Honestly, like, I'm not even a museum fan, but this museum in particular really has captured my attention. It's really strange seeing like bones in front of you. But this one in particular lived up until 45, and it was a male. This showcases a burial chamber, and as you can see, this is how they used to lay the human body to rest. I have now come to a place called Bab Al Bahrain. This is basically a famous gateway. It was originally designed to be the entrance of Manama's souk, and it represents Bahrain's importance as a trading center. So this is the gateway. As you can see, it says it was built in 1949. I think it was built by a British architect. Inside the gateway you can see some photos of what it used to look like back in the days. I am now entering the souk. There's this really cool display thing going on here. This souk is actually full of gold stores, but they're actually closed right now because of lunchtime. They open at 4 p.m. if anyone wants to roam around. This is actually one of the oldest cafes in Bahrain, and it offers a lot of old and traditional things.
You guys, I'm not even hungry. I had like breakfast an hour ago, but I just ordered lunch. What am I doing? I really wanted to try some local Bahraini food, so let's see how it tastes.
There is literally a whole wall dedicated to Bahrain's history right in the cafe. Chicken majbous.
Yes,
Okay.
some curry,
Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know how I'm gonna eat this, where I'm gonna start. This is a lot of food, you guys, for someone who's just ate. But you can smell the herbs in this curry or rice. So let's give it a go. Where's the chicken at? Okay, the chicken's shredded inside. Bismillah. It is tasty. I would love to dig in with my hands, but I don't think I can do it in public.
I probably ate like a quarter of it.
I've noticed in Bahrain when you order food they give you the biggest portion. But yeah, I've just ordered tea just to like take it down. Peppermint tea. Oh, I've got the cutest friend next to me. There's a tree right in the middle with a swing. I am currently at Fort of Bahrain, also known as Al-Fateh Bahrain. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of Bahrain's most significant landmarks. This was built in the 16th century during the Portuguese occupation. It's really cool that you can actually like walk through all of the ruins. There's no restrictions and it's pretty well preserved. You can see the entire city of Bahrain from this view. It's so beautiful, the skyline. It is sunset and I am going to go riding this horse. Amazing! It's sunset views. It is now evening time. I have officially changed to a jacket because it's actually chilly outside. And I've just got to the Four Seasons Hotel. It is so nice here, let me show you. There's trees absolutely everywhere in the lounge. And this is the restaurant area overlooking the most beautiful skyscrapers. On this side, there's a piano player. So I was just in the Four Seasons Hotel over there. And I'm just walking around the strip. Look at how cute this cafe is. It's floating on the water. I have come to another local restaurant, trying some meat dishes. You guys, the steak has cheese inside it. Wow. Honestly, the food was so good. I can't even explain. So this place is actually in a farm and all the meat is freshly produced in the farm itself. I am starting my second day in Avenues Mall. I think there's a few of these around the world, but Kuwait has the biggest one. I think it's one of the biggest malls in the world actually. This is a dome in the middle of the mall. It's very pretty. And outside the mall there's the famous Four Seasons Hotel that I went to last night. The view is amazing here. Can you see how bright blue the water is? It's such a nice color. And these are all the skyscrapers. Okay, so I've got my ticket. It's basically a 15-minute boat ride around the city and it costs 3 BD, which means around £6.50. Here it goes.
Rain is falling outside, soaking the ground. In my chest, only you where love is found. This feeling.
I'm done with the boat ride. It was actually a really nice experience. It was short and it was sweet. This area in general has a really nice walkway with a lot of restaurants and cafes and a lot to offer. This is a little courtyard with a lot of shops. The entire place smells of like perfume because they've got bukhur everywhere. They've got the Bahrain flag all over the ceilings. How beautiful are these abayas? They're like floating sleeves. Really unique. This is another open courtyard. They've designed it in such a nice way. I am gonna go and try some traditional sweets. These are all halwa. That is the local Bahraini sweets. Thank you. Same ingredients, yeah?
Mix it different.
I want to be on a sugar high. I think this one's my favorite. I am leaving Bahrain now. I don't have a single clue how I'm gonna go to Qatar. When I came here, I thought that there would be trains or buses or a bridge that connects both. Apparently it's in the making, but they haven't made it yet. I wanted to catch a flight, but the flight was like £750 for an hour flight. So I decided to hitchhike. I've traveled the world. I've been to nearly 50 countries, and I thought to myself, you wouldn't be a true traveler until you've tried every method of traveling. So yeah, I am standing near the border, prepping myself to hitchhike. Anyone who does plan to come to Bahrain and they want to do Qatar with it, please do your due diligence, because it is not an easy route unless you're driving. Most people drive here. So yeah, do have your transportation in mind. I left it very last minute and I didn't want to be in Bahrain anymore because I've exhausted my tourist options. So yeah, let's see how it goes. The view from here is absolutely amazing. That is actually one of the bridges. There's two. I think this one goes back to Bahrain and another identical one leads to Saudi Arabia. I don't even think hitchhiking is common here, but I thought there's no better place to try it than one of the safest countries in the world. In the middle of the bridge, there's like a mosque and so many food places. This guy just stopped me to ask if I'm YouTubing.
Yes.
Oh.
Pleasure to meet you there.
Yeah, I told him I'm hitchhiking, so.
I could be your first follower.
So the gate is behind me. I'm just gonna stand around here and hope that I see a Qatari plate number, because it's a 5-hour journey. It's not quick. It's quite a lengthy process. I'll show you the journey that you have to go through. As you can see, you have to go through Dammam and then go around Saudi Arabia, and then you enter the Qatar area. But even from there, it's quite a drive to Doha. I've got my backpack in my back. It's actually heavy. I don't think I'm going to be able to use it for long on my back, but let's see how long it takes. Right now it's 4:30 p.m. I got this. Need a sign to say Qatar. There's a lot of cars passing, and every time they pass they look, but they're all Saudi or Bahraini car plates, so I think they're all entering Saudi Arabia. I got my backpack and coat just chilling next to me. Oh, you guys. So I just had my first person stopping to ask where I'm going. Qatar. Qatar? No? Okay. What am I doing, you guys? What am I doing? It's been 5 minutes. 3 cars have stopped so far. They're all going to Saudi. They said we can drop you to the end of this bridge, but obviously that would mean less options because I have to go through Saudi. So far it's been 10 minutes and I've only seen one Qatari car passing, which drove straight past. You guys, sun's going down and it's a 5-hour journey. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. There's been about 6 or 7 cars saying we'll take you to Saudi, but again, it's not my route, and I don't want to keep jumping cars. So yeah, let's see. You guys, it took 25 or 30 minutes, but I'm only going to the other side of the border. From there I need to see if someone will take me towards Qatar, but problem is a lot of people here are going towards Saudi Arabia, so yeah. It's been an hour past. I'm now the other side of, well, I made it to Saudi, but I've still got a very long way to go. Hi guys, it is now almost 11 p.m. I have reached Doha I actually got picked up by the most beautiful couple. And yeah, now I'm on the way, almost there. You guys, I made it to Doha. So I basically had the most perfect hitchhiking experience. I think I stood on the main road towards Qatar for about 20 minutes before a couple rolled up and asked where I'm going. They had a Qatari plate number, so automatically I knew that they're going towards the same direction as me. The female passenger was super motherly. They were a couple, maybe in their 60s. Yeah, I spent the last 4 or 5 hours in the car with them, and they dropped me straight to my accommodation. I got insanely lucky with my experience. I don't know whether I would recommend it to others or whether I would repeat the same process, because you could be standing there for a while. You don't really know who you're going to encounter. I went with my gut feeling. About probably 10 cars stopped to help me towards the Saudi border, but I said no to each one because they weren't, number one, going to the same route as me, but also something told me don't take the risk. So yeah, I had the perfect experience. They dropped me towards the start of Doha, and then I had their private driver take me all the way to my accommodation. There's not only a risk for the hitchhiker, but there's also a risk for the car owner to pick up a passerby, because in my case, from Bahrain to Qatar, you have to go to 2 different borders. There were police and dogs. There were several security checkpoints that we had to go through. So they are also going through a lot of risk to carry a complete stranger with them. So yeah, I am here now. I am super tired. I can't wait to freshen up and start a day of exploring Doha tomorrow. I just wanted to add, so when I got picked up, the lady was explaining to me that they usually go to the same route at least once or twice a week, and they have never ever experienced such bad traffic before. Apparently they were in the way for 2 hours, just basically standstill. And the husband kept complaining that they've never experienced so much traffic before and what's going on. And she told him that everything happens for a reason. Maybe there is a accident ahead, or if we'd gone any further, something may have happened to us, and like, just be patient with everything. And then she said, when I met you and we saw you just waiting for a vehicle, they realized that that's the reason why they were caught in traffic, as though I was meant to meet them and they were meant to meet me. So yeah, I don't know, it felt like everything happened for a reason and God sent them as a guardian angel. But yeah, no, I had a great experience, and that's it. So yeah, like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.